there. It's our word, and we're glad to have you join us. My name is Aminu Joy, and here with me are
Ojagbene Boas Adojo and William Wamba. Today, as always, we'll be learning at play, but first, this break.
COVID-19 is a deadly disease that if you touch a person who has the virus, you might get infected with the virus.
I will be more intentional concerning my hygiene.
To keep germs and viruses away, wash your hands regularly with soap and water for 20 seconds or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer before meals and after meals. After the bathroom, keep your hands clean. Avoid touching your face.
For now, you cannot play with your friends. It is called social distancing.
Your toys should be cleaned regularly.
when outside your house, wear a face mask.
Stay safe.
Welcome back. Have you ever noticed the people in your neighborhood?
Who are they? Let's find out.
My name is Michelle Michael Ofre.
My name is Shandia Tahiru.
My name is Jeda Adenuga.
And today we'll be telling you about the various professions you can find in your neighborhood. There is every profession for the alphabet, from A to Z, from accounting to zoology. Almost every job you can think of involves working with people. We work in order to get money, to pay our bills, for food, rent, buy clothes, and pay school fees and more. Before now, many women were just housewives, running the home and bringing up children, but that has changed. Now, women are not only homemakers, they also work, some from homes, others in offices, contributing to the family's commonwealth.
There are jobs where you work with people, giving them the service like the security man, the hairdresser, and the dressmaker. There are office jobs where one deals with files, paper, books, figures, and machines. There are also many jobs for people who are clever working with their hands. They are called the artisans. They include the motor mechanics, bricklayer, painters, plumbers, generator repairers. Also, there are practical or technical jobs making or repairing things. Professions such as medicine, dental care, teaching, architecture, broadcasting, music, and acting, just to mention a few abound. Almost everybody works today.
People define their abilities, talents, and interests. The ideal job is one in which you are paid for something that you enjoy doing. You will need education and special training to fit you for the job you choose to do. Being a policeman or a soldier is an important job. Some people, like the bankers, teachers, or doctors, work indoors, while others, like the farmer and people in road construction, work outdoors. To get on with all kinds of people, it is essential to be patient and have a good sense of humor.
A few people doing different things in our neighborhood.
We do need one another indeed.
Up next is the Smart Kids segment. Let's find out what the Smart Kids have to tell us.
Hello everyone, my name is Olivia Hosea and here with me are...
My name is Wate Buchure.
My name is Gimbi Anasa. Today we are going to make a paper shirt. The materials needed are sugar paper, scissors,
A paper tie,
and glue. First we get our sugar paper and get our scissors. Then we start from here to here and we cut. Then we go to the left side and we cut from here to here again.
Then we fold the cut sides to make our color. And now we have our paper shirt. We hope you try it out, friends. Thank you for watching.
Wow, a smart kid like no other. Nigeria is a great country, blessed with many human and natural resources.
Culture and tradition too. Up next is State in Focus.
Today we will turn our searchlight on Osun, our state in focus. My name is Jason Atayeru and with me is
Temiloluwa Funshe. An inland state in the south is bordered in the north by Kwara, in the east partly by Ekiti and Ondo, in the south by Ogun, and in the west by Oyo State respectively.
the state has 30 local governments and has Osogbo as its capital.
The governor of Osun State is His Excellency Governor Boyega Oyetola.
Osun State has a covering of a tropical rainforest and the economy comprises of agriculture. Most of their crops include yam, cassava, millet, beans, and so on.
Osun State is known as the land of virtue, and the most popular food in the state is inyo and egusi soup. Tourist sites in Osun include
Osun Osogbo Sacred Grove,
Erin Ijesha Waterfall,
Oduduwa Shrine and Grove,
Moremi Statue,
Oromiyan Staff.
amongst others.
Celebrated annually in August is the Osun Osogbo Festival.
This yearly event attracts thousands of Osun worshippers, spectators, and tourists from around the world.
One of Osun's celebrated is Senator Christopher Babajide Omowarare.
He's a special assistant to the president on National Assembly matters and has been in politics for over 30 years.
We hope that he will visit Osun soon.
Our world continues shortly. Stay with us.
Hello, my name is Desmond Elliott. Keep watching Our World on this station every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Don't miss it.
Time to meet a role model that we'll be spending the day with. Our guest is passionate about giving his best to humanity, especially children. Let's meet him.
Good day everyone, welcome to our World Show. On today's segment, I have a stream of panelists with me. My name is Michelle Michael Ofre and we are all students of Layla Blossom Schools Abuja.
Our guest today is a prolific politician who has spent more than 3 decades in politics, playing different roles.
Presently, he's special advisor to the president on National Assembly matters. Today, it is a privilege to be spending a day with the distinguished senator.
Distinguished Senator Christopher Babajide Omowarare.
It is nice to be with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. The first question we have for you today is to briefly tell us a little about yourself. The only information we have about you is what you've just heard us say, so we'd like to hear from the horse's mouth.
Like you said, my name is Babajide Omowarare. I'm a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Although I'm not serving at the moment, but you know, once a senator is always a senator. So I am from Ile-Ife. Ile-Ife is in Osun State, in southwest Nigeria. And I did my nursery primary school in Shijuade Nursery Primary School in Ile-Ife, my secondary school in St. John's Catholic Grammar School in Ile-Ife, Okeaton Ile-Ife. Then I went to University of Ife. When I was in Part 1, University of Ife became Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. I read law in Ife. I went to law school, came to the Senate from Osun State. I was in the Senate from 2011 to 2019. But presently, I'm the advisor to Mr. President on legislative matters, on National Assembly, especially Senate.
Thank you so much for that piece of information. So, what was growing up like for you?
Just like anybody else, it's a lot different now. I had normal upbringing. I came from a family of Southwest Nigerian, Yorubas, Christians, Catholic. My father was a school principal. My mother was a fashion designer, and she was into culinary issues, cooking and stuff. So, and she was a businesswoman. I had a good upbringing, a very proud upbringing.
Sir, why did you decide to join politics? I mean, growing up as a child, have you always wanted to be a politician, or is something you picked up along the way?
Both ways. First and foremost, I think it runs in the family. In southwestern Nigeria and Yoruba land, we have what we call Afenifere. My great-grandfather was one of those who founded Afenifere, where I'm from, not the whole of Yoruba land, in Ile-Ife. My maternal grandfather now became the governor of Western region. He was the Oni of Ife. The Oni of Ife is the paramount ruler of Yoruba land. I'm here basically because I feel there is light at the end of the tunnel. I have so much hope in Nigeria. And I've not been to any place that I've seen people do things better than us. You go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Dominican Republic, you go to US, you go to UK, you go anywhere. You go to Saudi Arabia, you go to South Africa, in South Africa, you go to Johannesburg, you go to Pretoria. Almost every lecturer in Pretoria is a Nigerian. Don't you understand? We have the capacity. So all we need is just to harness the capacity we have.
You have been in politics for over 2 decades. That's like 20 years. What has been your experience?
Comme ci, comme ça. Like this, like that. You have, it's been sweet and sour. You have the good part and you have the bad part. The best part, the good part, is when you move a motion which culminates into a resolution and is actualized. Or you pass a bill which culminates into a law, as it is called at the state level, but an act, as it is called at the federal level, or by law, as it is called at the local government level. And you see that changes are being made in your community. That, I think, is the sweet part of it. Of course, the sour part of it is that is a lot of hard work.
While at the Red Chamber, you were in so many Senate committees. How were you able to juggle your time?
It's a major bane for everybody that is a parliamentarian. If you serve as a governor, you are serving in your state. I think it's by the grace of God. There is nothing you can do. It's not as if it's the number of times you go back home often that gets you re-elected. It's just by the grace of God. Whatever you do, if you don't plan your time very well, you just spend 4 years here and you won't achieve anything. So the first thing you need to do is to put down in black and white what you want to achieve in 4 years. Short term, mid term, long term. What do you want to achieve as the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? You are meant to go back home almost every weekend or every other weekend, and you're also meant to contribute on the floor. You are meant to prepare motions, you are meant to prepare bills, You are meant to participate at committee and do oversight. You are meant to do a lot of things. What you need to do, which a lot of senators do, which I did, is to plan your time.
So, sir, what do you do now as the special advisor to the president on National Assembly matters?
I do a lot. The first, number one, I'm the representative of Mr. President here. Now, my own job is to ensure that on behalf of the president, there is a seamless relationship, which is difficult in politics because interests are always different. I have to maintain a balance. Do you understand? I'm representing the president here. I have to maintain a balance and ensure that what you want, you get. You may not get everything you want. Sincerely, there is no way you can get everything you want. Because if Nigeria were in the early 60s or mid 60s or late 60s or early 70s, when there was oil boom and there was money everywhere, probably we could say, yes, you want infrastructure in your area, you want a road that leads to your village, we do the road. But at the moment, we can't do that. So I represent the president here to ensure that there is harmony, to ensure that the executive and the legislature, they work together towards achieving the same aim. I'm here to ensure that the president agenda works.
Sir, while you were my age, by the way, I'm 12, what was your favorite subject?
Government. At 12. At 12, I think government. I think 11, 12, in primary school, I think was civic studies, social studies, but by 12, I think was government, then history, then economics, English, literature, religious studies. I was an arts student. I must let you know. I think we must patronize science students, and I think the government must encourage a lot more people doing sciences, but that is where the future lies.
Thank you so much, sir. You are a very busy man. So what do you do for relaxation?
Once in a while, you will be a very bad either public official or businessman or anybody for that matter if you don't create some time. You must work yourself because there's so much work to do. There's so much work to do for Nigeria. There's so much work to do for ourselves that we hardly have time to relax. I hardly have time to relax, sincerely. But at the same time, I create time to spend with my family, which is most important. If you don't have peace at home, you can't have peace at work. That is the truth. You must have peace at home. You must create time for your spouse and create time for your children. I play football once in a while, not all the time. I play chess once in a while, not all the time. But I think spending time with your family is the best way to re-energize with a view to working very well in the near future.
Thank you so much, sir, for that. So this question is a bit silly, but I'm too curious. I want to know. Were you naughty as a child?
I wouldn't know because I was a child. It depends on how young I was. And I did what everybody should do when I was young. I left school when I should leave school. I resumed when I should resume. I won't say more than that.
Thank you so much for that. With everything that you have said, what is a typical day like for you?
I don't have a typical day. That's the irony of it all. I wish I could do a 9-to-5 job. I know when I get to work, this is the first thing I would do. I sincerely don't have a regular day. What I do is to remember a few things I learned in life. There is this 80-20% principle, which you are not too young to know about it. The 80% of what you achieve is input of your 20%. Check out what you do every day. Check out what you do every day. We all waste a lot of time. Do you know? We all waste. You have list. If I list what I list everything I do every day. There is nothing I do every day that is not listed. Whatever I want to do every day, I list.
Sir, we would like to know your favorite things. Like for me now, I'm a music producer, so we would like to know your favorite music, your favorite dance, your favorite food, and so on.
These are things I don't think of all the time. I like football a lot. I played a lot of football, and I still like football a lot, and I watch football a lot. Music, I listen to music if I have time to listen to music. A lot of times when I'm in the car, instead of listening to music, I quickly go through papers and go through stuff. But like I said, I listen to Fela a lot because of the philosophy behind what Fela says, and choosing my words most advisedly, not what Fela said, what Fela says. What do I eat? I eat anything. I eat anything that my wife has prepared, and I know she has prepared it well. So I know it's nutritious.
Wow, thank you, sir. It has been an interesting time with you.
We enjoyed every minute of it.
We hoped you equally enjoyed the time spent with us in our world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Our world continues after this short break. Stay with us.
Wow, wasn't that truly inspiring? Up next, let's find out.
Teaching children about coronavirus.
Mom, my teacher told us that there is a dangerous germ called coronavirus. What is it, Mom?
The coronavirus is an organism that causes cough, fever, and difficulty in breathing. It can be contracted through contact with surfaces or people contaminated by the virus.
How do you know if someone has the virus?
You may not know if someone has the virus, as they may appear well and not show symptoms. This is why it is important to keep a safe distance from people. Avoid public places such as schools, parks, and religious places.
How do we prevent the virus from coming home? We need to keep our house safe.
We need to stay home to be safe from interacting with other people who may have the virus or who are sick. We need to wash our hands regularly with soap and water or use hand sanitizer.
That's a lot, Mom. My teacher also mentioned coughing or sneezing into the elbow.
It's a lot, yes, but never too much to keep you alive.
Won't I be bored at home, Mom?
You are likely to be bored from time to time. We will, however, ensure that we create a schedule for you to ensure that you get to read books, do some house chores, and have fun activities, even though you will be indoors.
When will coronavirus go away so that I can get back to school, swimming, and my friends?
Hopefully, the virus will go away very soon so that we can all return to our normal activities. We, however, all need to stay at home to contain the spread of the virus.
Will we be okay, Mom?
We have each other, and most importantly, with God on our side, all will be well. Remember, you are not alone. If you feel afraid, anxious, or have bad dreams, feel free to talk to me.
Thank you, Mom.
You are welcome.
This program is designed to focus on the activities of children.
Do the right thing. After all, you're the adults.
Everywhere in market, you see toothpaste fluoride. Even my mom buys toothpaste fluoride. How friendly is it to other parts of our body?
Wow, wasn't that truly inspiring?
It has been an exciting time on today's show. We hope you enjoyed every minute of it.
Until same time next week. Bye for now.